Welcome, guys, to the Buddies Podcast, episode 2, with our guest, Oddzey. That is right, Oddzey, my man. How you doing today, buddy?
Hi, I'm Oddzey.
Yep, you doing good?
I do CS:GO funny moments like Reniculas and Amiigo.
Yep.
I specialize in not uploading for months and then uploading subpar videos after that, especially recently. But I think you guys know the rest.
Yeah, he's just doing his thing. He's chilling.
Mm-hmm.
He's just being a guy being a dude. Dude being a guy.
A little bit sometimes.
Yeah, you stopped in earlier this morning at it was like 1 p.m. my time. But
yeah, it was
you
like,
said something around I don't remember what it was because you're in the middle of a fucking Rust raid. For some reason, the past 4 days, every time you've joined a call that I'm in, I'm playing Rust and we're in the middle of some heated fucking situation. Like yesterday, you joined while I was in like a 1v3 at some random fucking place at Train Yard.
Yeah, you and Chris and everybody else have been just grinding on Rust, and I've just been joining in trying to talk, but it's just okay, yeah, y'all are invested in that shit. But yeah, no, yeah. That's why I've just been hanging out in my server, just kind of playing Minecraft, doing all that shit. But yeah.
What were you talking about this morning when you joined in though, while we were getting raided?
I was just talking about how I kind of I don't know how this is gonna come across saying this in public, I guess, but I'm very I hate being a comedy YouTuber because I hate how subjective comedy is. I wish everybody just thought like how I did.
Yeah.
Because I make a lot of shit that it just doesn't land properly, but also especially within my last couple videos, I've been trying to over edit my stuff because recently I've been going to a lot of people for criticism on my videos. Because I show my videos to my people and I'm just be fucking honest, tell me what sucks, tell me what doesn't suck, tell me what you would put in, what you wouldn't put in, and I get pretty decent criticism from it, but it resulted in my content kind of teetering off because of that. Because I think I already had my videos down for a big chunk of time, but now that I'm trying to appeal to 8 different people, it's I'm trying to appeal to everybody, so I the feeling of the video being mine kind of gets lost somewhere there, and I'm just not super happy with that. So with this next video, I'm just trying to focus on getting rid of that, trying to fall back into who I am again, getting more in touch with me, because I haven't really felt super into my content in a while.
Yeah. I mean, you pump out way more content than I do, by a fucking mile.
I'd say we pump out the same
as
amount
recently, but it's very well. There was a span where you were coming out with content every 2 weeks.
Because you guys both on a
that
monthly
was
thing,
when.
right?
Well, I do about monthly. I try to go for every 2 weeks because that's I don't know. It's nice to be that consistent with stuff because I know I could pump out a video every 2 weeks. I just don't want to kill myself in the editing process. But there was a period of time you and I have been pretty consistent with each other, I'd say, on the level of YouTube.
Yeah, in a way, kind of.
Around
I don't think I've
once a
really
month.
blossomed in the way that I like making videos up until the last 3. I think a lot of my Valorant stuff was objectively pretty shit, and I went through a lot of phases throughout it. Just because recording it's a lot different, editing it is a lot different because it's a whole different community. It's a shit one.
It's true. That's
but
true.
Now that I've kind of stepped away from that and went more into CS, which I uploaded a lot of it back, I want to say in 2017 or 2018, which a lot of those videos I think are gone besides 2 on my channel, and they're not, those might even be unlisted now, I'm not even sure. But yeah, a lot of that kind of came back, and I had a lot more feeling of I could get something out of this versus Valorant. Valorant's really fucking hard to get any clips. Chris and I have talked about it extensively, because back when I was still uploading it, he was thinking about uploading a couple Valorant videos as well. He never ended up doing it just because it's so hard to get people on there who actually are just fucking talking.
Yeah.
Because everybody who plays like Riot games are either
They're just very
in
introverted.
Discords or they're very introverted.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're just addicted to a game.
Well, yeah, that's most people like on most games. Like that's why I play CS, is because I can meet new people, and that's kind of the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Because like with any other game, it's like fucking everybody's already trying to make content in those games with just their very small knit friend group, because they think that they're a lot funnier than they are, but they don't realize like how much the atmosphere changes when you realize that you're recording.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's very different. I've been trying to like stop myself from recording every single session now. Like I'll have full days or like full weeks even where I just won't record and I'll just be in calls with people. Still like acting the same. It's basically
Hold
I'm
on,
just
give
like
me-
kind of tripping myself.
give me 2 seconds really quick. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Right,
Jittery.
sorry about that.
I'm so jittery from that Red Bull.
So sorry about that.
You're all good.
Yeah, no, I think what the fuck were we saying? Sorry, but my dad came in.
I've been tripping myself out a little bit in like the way that I record. So like I'm just choosing not to start my OBS on some days.
Yeah.
So that everything just feels more natural when I do. But now
Well,
I've
I've
gotten to
just-
the point where I hit it so subconsciously that I don't even know. Like I'm recording, I
Yeah.
just hit like this button that my
Yeah.
brain is just like, oh, you
got
press it.
the
Like you just putting
got the
you're putting
OBS
yourself,
replay.
Yeah, you're just putting
Mhm.
yourself too much on the spotlight,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially in surf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with Surf, I like, because I didn't play it for a really long time there. I'd say pretty much almost, if not all, the Surf content in my most recent video, CS:GO on Shrooms, was recorded for the previous 2 videos, and so
Yep.
it's all just kind of coming off of the same sessions, and like all of it just kind of coming together. And I don't know, I just like it's. I haven't played Surf since then. I've just become completely detached from the community, and trying to talk with those people has been pretty hard lately. But I as far as like recording goes, I pretty much always have like my replay buffer thing going, so I can just clip shit whenever, because that's become a lot more natural. I have it always like minimized and whatnot. And before that, it was like NVIDIA replay, but that like raped all of my. Or am I allowed to say rape on here?
Don't matter.
Yes. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Yeah, it raped all my all my recordings, and just like you can go back a couple videos. If you ever see like the screen like bugging out like with a fuck ton of artifacts and weird frame buffers and whatnot, it's NVIDIA fucking my shit up. So I shouldn't be having that anymore.
Yeah. Thank
but
God. Thank God you came to the fucking light side. When you
Well,
told
hey,
me
it
you were
was-
still using that video reflex, dude, I was like, there's no fucking way.
Well, it was working pretty good most of the time, was the thing. Like, I got it working pretty well for the most part. It just struggled here and there with some stuff, but I've just because like there were some points where, depending on how I was recording in a scene, it would just completely fuck that recording. Or if I was like tabbed out of a game, it wouldn't capture anything outside of the game I'm playing. So if I'm like in a browser, I can't record anything that way. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember all the details of NVIDIA, or I think it was Reflex, yeah.
Replay.
Replay, yeah, whatever that
Whatever.
was. But
yeah.
I remember just the quality, like the general quality of it is so shit compared to OBS, just because of all the settings you can change and how much you can fuck with the bitrate. The only thing
Yeah.
that I remember being very nice about NVIDIA Replay is that it didn't like have any impact on your PC's performance as much.
Yeah.
Because it's built into, if you have a card, that's the only way that you can record with it. So it really helped with that. And now I guess if you have an AMD card, actually OBS runs kind of the same way.
Yeah.
But AMD cards have just been shit for so long that it's not even really worth it. Yeah, but I just remember being so fucking sad when I'd have like clips corrupt or like,
No, I
especially
hate that.
audio. I'd have audio problems that would span like months with
Yeah.
replay. And OBS, I don't have that issue at all. Like if there's an issue, I can like troubleshoot it way faster because there's just really
Yeah.
no control over it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, I can't imagine doing that for that long. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
I used to record on my little laptop there. Oh my god, dude, the amount of clips I'd have just ruined, and I would like hate that shit when I first started doing YouTube. Oh my god, that was the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
guys start? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go. You go for it.
Did you guys start on a laptop or like what PC did you guys start YouTube on?
Laptop, HP.
What type of
I
HP?
Couldn't tell you. Gray. It's like Did you ever like at school? You have like a laptop cart, right? Like everybody would like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know like the gray HP laptops.
You
forget
started
those?
on a
Stole
Chromebook,
a
dog?
HP laptop from his school to record.
I did
on,
not
dude.
steal.
That's
Actually, you know what? He
crazy.
caught my ass. I stole one.
What? You stole
I
a
didn't.
Chromebook
No,
to
I
start
didn't.
YouTube
He
on?
just-
Are you
he
fucking
borrowed
kidding
it.
me?
He borrowed it. Okay. He
Yeah,
asked
I
his teacher
borrowed
if he
that
could take
shit.
it home to work on some school assignments, and she said yeah, and he
I
just
took the
made
teacher's
videos on it.
desktop. She didn't even
Wait,
notice.
so was it an actual
I
like
took the whole teacher's
laptop or
desk.
was it a laptop or is it actually a Chromebook?
It was just a laptop. It was like a really
Oh, it was a
shitty.
lap-
It was a
okay.
really shitty HP laptop, but I used it. I used that all through school, and then I used it to also do YouTube, edit, and record it. That thing is
Yeah.
dead. You can't start it up. It's broken.
Oh, I still
yeah.
have mine. It's in pieces. I fucked,
Mine?
dude. I could find it actually. I think it's still in my house somewhere.
I didn't start YouTube on a laptop. I had this little thing. Do you guys remember the Alienware Alpha?
Alienware.
The little
Oh,
the
no,
little it's this little like
Google it.
PC game console. It had like this like Steam OS like automatically installed, but it was like dual booted with Windows. And it was like essentially laptop parts in a really small PC form factor.
Oh
So
yeah.
it could be like a game console for Steam. It was kind of like I guess the predecessor to the Steam Deck in a way.
Oh my
But
god.
it was
I
it
forgot
was
about
kind of
that.
it was a piece of shit, especially in like 2020 when I first started, because it was like it was like the equivalent of
Goddamn.
like a 760 in i3 something or not, like whatever the 2013 i3 was or 2014 i3 was, and then 8 gigs of RAM. Just not a great thing to start out on, and it could like barely run stuff. It can run small programs, but it chugs through like pretty much every game I throw at it.
Yeah.
But I still have it because on its hard drive I have the entire 12-hour recording of the Unis Honest live stream. So
God
hang on
damn.
to that bitch. Yeah.
12-hour recording.
Holy
of that?
shit.
Yeah, it's like a I think it's a 12 gig recording.
Oh, that's not terrible.
very-
1 gig per hour is insane.
Yeah.
That fucking bit rate must be literally like a Nokia phone.
It was pretty bad. I had to record with really small bitrate, otherwise it would just fuck my gameplay.
Yeah, I remember I used to have to stream like that. For a while in like 2017, I was streaming on such a low bit rate that my audio chopped because it was sending so slow. So like in between me saying something, it would be like and like
Yeah.
I would not understand why everybody who joined my stream would leave. And then eventually, like 2 years later, I went back to look at the VODs and I was like, holy shit, dude.
You never
I
looked.
couldn't tell what the fuck I was even saying. Like
Yeah.
it was everything else was fine. Like the video bitrate and everything. Oh,
Oh, what
Okay.
the fuck?
the video bitrate and everything was like completely fine. It's just like my audio was fucked, like so bad.
Yeah.
And there was a point where I was playing. I think it was like H1Z1 back before like the bad update, or no, maybe it was after the bad update came out. But I remember my internet started throttling me so bad that like cars in the game would just start flying. So like if you hit like an incline,
Oh my
the
God.
cop car would just soar into the ground and then it'd like come down at an angle and then it'd jump back and then it'd fly up more. And like people in game could see me jumping around like that. So they thought I was cheating. So I think I got banned at one point because
Damn.
I was streaming H1 and my fucking ISP was just dicking me down.
hmm
But I think I have one video where it's in and it's fucking hilarious. But you can also hear the audio issue at the same time. But
Yeah.
goddamn, that shit was so fun.
hmm
I remember I got like a PUBG win for the first time and I like jumped out of my chair and started doing like fucking circles in the corner. Like I was so
Wow.
happy.
emoting in real life, bro.
Dude, it
I
was
see you when
great.
you're
I
fucking
literally
first
was like
Fortnite.
this. Yeah, I was just fucking running around in
Yeah.
circles. But yeah. And then I just went like completely radio silent and just did like no gaming content because I wanted to do IRL stuff, and then I quit that, and then I came back as soon as Valorant came out. Valorant in a way like saved my like idea of YouTube just because it was like a completely new like community. Like, well, it wasn't new. It's just like a conglomeration of a bunch of communities in a one. But
yeah, for me, my idea of YouTube has been like I know I know that I want to create, but like I'm very like emotionally detached from my content, which is like not a good thing. I think I've been talking to you, Reniculas, about this, or at least like you and Chris, something like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
My goal with my content is to essentially emotionally manipulate my viewers, because I'll do my best to like explain. So
yeah, I
like,
remember you talking
like,
about this.
Like the end of my videos, for example, like the outro that plays, I always try to slow shit down with the outro and kind of pull the audience out of the video for a second, to slow things down and to bring to the attention, something. What the fuck am I saying? Bring to the attention of the viewer that nothing lasts forever, and that regardless of how happy this moment is now, that moment happened. It's gone. It's done. The only piece of it that you still have is this recording, but the moment itself has passed. It's come and gone, and it's very emotional, I guess, when you think about it that way. And that's what I like my content to kind of revolve around, is living in the moment. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Look at Ryan's fucking...
What?
Ryan's
What
camera
are you
froze.
laughing at?
Ryan's
Oh,
Wait, it did? You can't see me right now?
sorry. I said that really angrily. I promise I wasn't that mad. I just like saying fuck really angrily.
Wait, you can't see me?
No, I did. It's fixed now, but before
Okay.
we were talking,
When did it freeze? I didn't even see it. I've been watching it the whole time.
it was so bad.
Yeah, I didn't. I
My
think that might
internet
just be
must have
you.
lagged.
I think that might have been a you problem, because I saw it perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't have any issues.
That's a you problem,
I think
amigo.
it's-
Okay.
It's because
So
the server isn't boosted, so when like I stop talking for 5 seconds, I turn into like 5 frames per minute
Oh,
until I
okay.
talk again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same as Amiigo. I think yours does it too.
Mhm.
But yeah. That's the reason why when we have other recordings, I'll just like clap randomly in the background so it stays at 60.
Yeah.
But then I have to remove it in post,
Mhm.
which is annoying.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, but
anyway.
sorry.
Yeah.
I like to have I like my content to be like weirdly emotional, because like funny moments videos are very easy to come by, and like I've had a ton of people tell me that like I'm taking my stuff too serious. What? Why are you sniffing your water like
My
that?
fucking water still smells like pasta. I don't know why.
Oh.
Didn't fix it.
Do you have pasta in your fridge?
No.
Oh,
What
okay.
the fuck? Why does it smell like that then?
I don't know.
You were like
the
the
pasta
gross
wrangler
neighbor
been
kid.
sneaking pasta
I
into your water.
need to just take my fridge filter out, I think. We have well
Yeah.
water, so I think that's why it fucks with it. But
You got
Well
well
water?
water? Are you...
Damn. Do you
Oh,
live
he's
on a
broke.
farm?
no.
Okay.
I don't know how the fuck we have a well. But we do. Everybody else has like street water. We have well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna die an early death.
This
yeah,
is
that's
why...
that's
well
why my
water.
head's so
this
fat.
This is well water right here. Look at that. Well
You
water.
do look well water fed in that picture.
What did
I will
Rack
say.
say? There was
Oh
one
yeah,
thing.
he
something
told
about,
me
like,
he told me my girlfriend looked corn fed. Because I had a picture like taken like I every now and then I'll go into like a macro lens and I'll like put it right on her forehead so that it's like it fucks up her face. It's like a bug eye lens and it makes her face look really weird. And then I'll take a picture of that, and I had that as my Steam profile picture for a second. And he was like, "Is that your girlfriend? She looks corn fed." So
Oh my god, dude. His fucking one-liners are
Rack's
so
some of his
fucking
shit-
funny.
Rack
some of his shit is
funny,
pretty
bro.
good. Yeah.
Rack is
Some of his shit's
funny.
pretty good. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, you're trying to emotionally manipulate your viewers. That's
Yeah,
what
you're
you're
Yeah.
trying to manipulate your
Yeah.
audience into...
Manipulate them into, because a lot of people have told me that like I'm overthinking the whole process. even though like it makes it gives
so.
it gives the content a very unique feeling that I fuck with a lot, and I'm happy with it, and I'm more than happy to do the extra work for it.
It's what'll make your videos more memorable as a funny moments video as opposed to other people's.
Especially at the end. Especially at the end, and it almost puts like less pressure to have like to finish with the funniest moment, because the end of the video isn't necessarily supposed to be like the funniest part of the video.
Yeah.
At least for my stuff.
Whole video should just be sort of
Yeah, the whole video should be funny, but you know, it puts less pressure on the end, just because I'm going for a different taste in general. But yeah, I'm emotionally manipulating my audience in a way that keeps them like, I don't know, keeps their attention for the next few videos. But I haven't been like emotionally attached enough to my videos to make that work lately. Like I've been very just kind of inside my own head about stuff. Like I'm doing a dopamine detox right now, so I'm just kind of like putting my phone away and not really doing many activities that give me instant boosts of dopamine, because I just need to get the fuck away from that, because that could very well play a part in
creativity.
Yeah, I did that a while ago, and after that I think I made probably arguably my best video, which would be CSGO Touch Grass.
Yeah.
I deleted Twitter, TikTok I'd had deleted for like 2 years now.
I just turned my phone off and just it's been on a shelf. I've officially gone 24 hours without looking at my phone. As of a couple hours ago.
Damn.
Although I took a nap, so I don't know if it counts.
My problem is that like YouTube is like such a bad deterrent to editing. Chris showed me this extension though, I guess, that's like it basically you flip a switch and it just turns off your homepage, like any recommendeds, the comment section. All it leaves is like your subscriptions, and that's it. So as long as your subscriptions are inactive, there's no reason to like go on it. But I've been using that a little bit. That helps. Other than that, like I feel like editing for me at least is just kind of like this flow to where like I need to just start it and then I'll go. It's kind of like the same as surf.
No, I
like
get that.
jumping into conversations, you kind of just have to like launch yourself into it, and then it'll keep going over time. Like you just need to start.
I keep getting in my own head whenever I'm like in a surf lobby, because like I'm in that state of reintroducing myself into the community of like I just need to get content, but that rarely ever works to get content. So I just need to slowly get used to the community again, get more in touch with the community again, talk with people more, be more natural with people. I had a really good conversation this morning with a couple guys, and I got some footage from that might make it into a video, but you know,
no,
it's a weird place.
Yeah, I totally get you mean. With like going to surf lobbies, and like you're there for content, but at the same time too, you don't want to force it or force yourself, because then nothing just good comes out of it. You don't even get what you were coming for, I guess. You want to enjoy it more for just being there, so that it actually like is genuine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just need to get back into the routine of just talking to people to just talk to people, you know. Because
good way to do that too is also just going to other games. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I don't really play a whole lot of other multiplayer games. I'm not like a big multiplayer guy. A part of the reason why I enjoy Counter-Strike so much, like I have I think 700 hours in that game right now, and I think probably 600 of those hours are spent in surf. Like I don't play.
God damn, 700 hours since 20. When did you start playing?
2019, I believe.
God damn, that's a fucking lot.
Yeah, I play a lot. But
holy shit.
Yeah, I play a lot.
Like I hit 1K, and I think I started playing in like 2014 or 20. No, not 2014. Yeah. I think I started in like 2016. But like, holy shit. I mean, I took like a 3 or 4 year hiatus, but like still.
Well, and like, so many of those hours were spent in just talking to people, because like I grew up playing Little Big Planet, which was a game pretty much entirely based on the online community, and I would there's this feature called Dive In where you could just join random people. Like a message would pop up on the top of their screen that would be like, hey, this person wants to join your game. Is it cool if they join? And then you just join them, and then you can go and like play levels together, and it's this really cool experience that you just can't experience anymore because like they got bought out by another company. The company killed the game, and then their online servers got hacked, and so they can't really do anything online anymore. Because they fucked their shit so bad that they had to shut down the servers. But my childhood was just spent like meeting new people and interacting with people that I will probably never meet again. And I can relive a lot of that with CS:GO. Which is why I choose that game over any other game, really, because you can't really do that in many other games. And like if you ever do meet any new people, they're very like, most other communities are just extremely toxic. Like people shit on the CS:GO community for being toxic, which it is. But I find that like
toxic. I love it.
It's also a very
toxic.
fucking like strange place because
Yeah.
you're also just gonna meet a lot of like
You meet someone
human
like the
filth
yeah.
where you won't
Yeah.
really meet them in any other game. Like there are some people in CS Surf that I've met, and I've only been surfing for a little bit, to be honest. I'd never really surfed before, I don't know, 2021, probably around the same time that you started. Like right as soon as I got bored of Valorant, I started doing it. Just because I went back down like this deep rabbit hole. Because basically I was just like sitting there and I was like, what the fuck is Rack doing? Like I remember watching a ton of his shit back when like he first, I think it was right as the VidCon vlog came out. I think I started watching him. So I was just kind of wondering what the fuck he was doing, and that's how I like stumbled down the whole rabbit hole of this whole. Well, first I saw Jack's video, and then like everything from there kind of just shifted.
Yeah.
And that's how I ran into Chris. But basically before then, I'd never surfed. Like the whole reason I started surfing is because I wanted to like start recording it because I saw it as like a void of content that could be filled.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be fun.
It's funny how many people like thought the same idea because I thought that way for a little bit too. I think I started playing surf a little bit before I started recording, but not long before. Like I was playing Counter-Strike, and then I like just competitive, and then I remembered surf, and I was like, shit, there was Raccoon Eggs who used to like do this shit all the time, you know. And then I started making content, and it was dog shit at first because I would just join lobbies for content. And I had a shit sense of humor back then, and so I was making shit videos. But, yeah.
And you just had a private a lot of those, didn't you?
Yeah,
Because of the whole shit that happened.
You think there's any way we could ever get an exclusive look at that, just to see
It's
the
in
progress?
Well, he has a bunch in the playlist, I think. Now,
Well,
right?
Does he?
so
Like moving them?
let me explain what happened. So, the first ever CS:GO videos that I ever made were actually before those videos. Even that was when I was like very much just kind of cloning the people that came before me and not really producing any good content. Just kind of like being offensive for the sake of being offensive, just not making good content. So somewhere along the line, I ended up privating pretty much all of those videos. And then I started from scratch. And then a couple days ago, well, actually, when I tried to upload CS:GO Surf on Shrooms, or I think it's just CS:GO on Shrooms, the video got age restricted automatically before it could like go up as a public video. And I was
That's
like, okay,
what
the fuck happened here? So I deleted the video, re-uploaded it with censorship in the title, and then it did fine. But after that, a video of mine got age restricted, unfiltered CS:GO. And then yesterday it got taken down because it violated community guidelines. Apparently it fucking doesn't. Because of that, I was like, okay, I need to like kind of save my channel a little bit, because if YouTube is going to start cracking down on me, I got to be really careful. So I deleted all of the CS:GO videos before that, so that there wouldn't be any risk, and I re-uploaded them to Oddzey. You can still access them from the playlist, the CS:GO playlist on my main channel. They're like all the way down at the bottom. They're still there. You can watch them whenever you want, but they're just not up on my main channel anymore. Although after I re-uploaded them, CS:GO Cornerstone pretty much immediately, like a couple hours later, ended up getting a community guidelines violation, and that one got taken down. So Unfiltered and Cornerstone are both just gone. I'll see if I can maybe re-upload them to Reddit or something like that, just
Damn.
to fucking have them somewhere in case people want to go watch them. But
I feel like YouTube in general, just like all of a sudden, a lot of like an age restriction wave just came through.
I know.
There's like a kind of niche, small commentary YouTuber that I watch pretty often. He doesn't upload a bunch, but his name's like Jay Lotney. I don't know if you've seen some of his
I think
stuff.
I've heard of him.
He made like a really popular. He made a documentary type of thing, like a video essay on Regular Show.
Yeah.
And like how it holds up in like today's climate. And I remember when he uploaded that video, it got like 500,000 views in like 2 fucking days. And then he immediately had to make a community post, and he was like, "Hey guys, this video got age restricted and it's not going to get seen by anybody pretty much, so I have to take the video down, edit it a little bit, and then re-upload it." So I figured it was like a one-off thing, like maybe he just made like one too many like kind of jokes or something like that they didn't really fuck with. But then he made another one that was based off early Adult Swim, and that one got taken down, and I know damn well there wasn't like any fucking jokes in that video that would have made it age restricted at all.
Yeah.
So I think YouTube in general just like kind of changed the way that maybe the algorithm looks at something, and they kind of up their bar for what it takes to get age restricted.
Maybe
annoying.
once you get caught out like on something, like for me it was the CS:GO on shrooms. I got caught out on that, and then I started to get more scrutinized, because before that my record was completely clean. I think I got yeah, honestly I don't even think I got any restrictions, anything. Like my content was completely clean, other than like copyright stuff, like just videos not being monetarily eligible. Other than that, my content was completely clean. And then once shrooms got caught out for being not average, or for being age restricted, basically, that's when my other shit got scrutinized. And so I was like, okay, I need to fucking take some measures, make sure that my shit doesn't get fucked, and then I'll be good.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of going to be the same way that mine is. I feel like there's just a certain point to where it's inevitable. So it's either you have it happen now or it's going to happen down the road. So at least if it happens now, you'll be easier to kind of like, you know how to skirt around it more, I guess. Because I mean, with YouTube and just like the way that their policy is just changing every fucking year. I feel like it's just better to kind of get it out of the way.
And realistically, like my content back then, especially like everything pre 2022, was very like still like it was a lot better than it was when I first started out, but it was still like a lot of the jokes were just like offensive for the sake of being offensive. Like I think I made a joke that was like, I don't know if I want to say it.
Were you the one that made the joke where it's like, we should let, I don't know, I think it was Jack who made the joke, and it was in your video. The teens fucking the abortion clinic.
Oh
joke.
yeah,
I feel like that one would not fly nowadays. That one.
Well, no, that I don't think that got that. That's not what got it. I think it was like a Martin Luther King joke that I made at the beginning of a video. It might have been a Rosa Parks one that I made.
No way.
And it
the
was
one
during,
where you said you'd fuck him.
I was one where I said I'd fuck him so hard that he would just be afraid to start a civil rights movement because of how good the white person dick was. And then I made one that was like, I think this one was in the same video, but it was like we were talking about some
was the Jack one
bullshit.
in that video?
I don't think so. I don't believe so.
Okay.
But I made another one that was like, people were talking about some bullshit, and I said, this shit is so bad it would make Rosa Parks walk back to the back of the bus.
That's what I don't get, is that like these small jokes in these videos will get age restricted, but I see clips on my fucking homepage all the time where it's just like one-off joke that's just stupid offensive, and it has like 2 million fucking views.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no fucking sense how, like, stuff like that happens. Because, like, you did that title, and it was CSGO on shrooms, and you had it, like, full-blown out there, and it got age-restricted.
Yeah.
But then there's that fucking golf video where it's somebody drunk, somebody high, somebody on shrooms, and they're all playing golf. And I've seen that thing, and it's got fucking, like, 10 mil. So how does that make sense? So did they get age-restricted, too, and still somehow got 10 mil? Because I don't think that's fucking possible.
I don't know. They're very scrutinous with their stuff. It's a pain in the ass.
They're just so like.
It's like
it's
I
not
want
consistent anywhere.
Yeah, no, and everybody fucking knows that. I want very badly for there to be a like some kind of either like a new YouTube to come by, or for somebody new to be in charge of YouTube again that doesn't regulate it as hard. Like, as much as, like, okay, I feel like a fucking, we're talking about YouTube. I feel like this is, like, a really weird thing to say, to, like, come out and admit. But it's, like, kind of one of those things where it's, like, it's the only hope, and it's better than the alternative. But I low-key hope that the new Twitter, like, because they're launching a video hosting thing soon, I'm pretty sure. X videos or whatever the fuck they're going to call it. Yeah.
Oh god. Tell me they're not calling it fucking X videos.
I hope so, but I hope
funny.
not. But yeah, I'm hoping that pops off, because if it does, I'd love to switch to it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, is it really going to be that good of an alternative to YouTube? Like, is it really going to get people to switch off of YouTube? Yeah.
YouTube's just been so embedded into the internet at this point. It's almost like it's a staple that I don't think will ever get, like, removed.
Yeah.
Or, like,
yeah. If Twitter was to do that, I think it would just be like a clips thing. It would totally just be a clips thing.
Yeah, which sucks ass, because I just, like, I love long form content, but I hate being scrutinized in such
I think the
unfair
only
ways.
It's such bullshit.
The only possible platform that I think could have had a chance to at least take over the gaming sector of, like, video content creation would have been Twitch, but they're just so fucking
dumb,
blind to that that they don't even.
They're even worse.
That.
They're even worse about regulation. So it's like
that wouldn't have helped.
Mm-hmm.
If they keep going the way they're going, within like 3 years, Kick is gonna like beat them. There's just no way.
I think Kick is already. I think Kick's probably gonna beat them in a year.
Yeah, they could do that too. Honestly,
Twitch is pretty fucking bad. I don't know how people genuinely go on that website and watch it every day. I click on one fucking link and I'm hit with like 8 unskippable ads, and I have to wait 2 minutes to fucking see whatever I was trying to see.
Each one's like 30 seconds long, a minute. It's the worst shit ever. It's so dumb.
Yeah. Like, I'll be watching like one of the Valorant like pro games, and something will happen, and I'll try to like flip over to like a streamer who is like co-streaming it to see the reaction, and the reaction's just fucking gone. You might as well just go to the VOD.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. What the fuck just happened? My camera is fucking up. I don't know what is happening. I turned into like 2p.
Oh yeah, what the hell
on my
happened?
Screen.
It's happening on my screen too.
Now?
It's happening on my screen too. Oh my
Right
god,
now?
the bitrate is
Hello?
terrible. The bitrate is
lagging?
horrible.
Let me turn my camera off and turn it back on. You ready? All right, boop.
He turned it into square. Somebody help him.
That's
okay.
better.
I fixed it. I think.
Yeah,
Hello?
that's better.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn. Yeah, I moved my camera because me and my friends were playing Drunk Mario Party. And, bad idea. Not doing that again.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Wait, actually, I have a question. I don't know. Is Oddzey, how did you get your name? I have to know that. I've never seen your name. Like, I've never seen that name before. Like, where did you get that?
I know this.
So, kind of a long story. Not very interesting, but so a long time ago, my brother had an Xbox, and I was like, "Oh, hey, can I play on it?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So he made an account for me, on the Xbox, called Ocilius, which was spelled really weird, but it was OCSILLIUS or something like that. I can't remember the exact spelling. And I went by that name for a while, everywhere, and then when I tried to make an Instagram for it, but it was like already taken, so I went for Oddzey, I don't really, because it was like a play on Odyssey, because it was this weird middle school phase where I was like very obsessed with like Greek mythology. So I was like, oh, Odyssey, I'll do a play on words with that. And so I did Oddzey, which the spelling that it is currently was taken on Instagram. So I just added an I somewhere there, and then that just stuck for a really long time. And then when I made my actual YouTube channel, I did it with an I, and then somewhere along the line I changed it back to just Oddzey, which you can see like in my thumbnails as well, because like if you go back far enough, it's still Oddzey. But yeah, not very interesting. Just like kind of just a play on words. I don't know. It sounded cool, you know.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to spell now. I understand why you did it. I wanted to change mine for a long fucking time just because of how hard it is to spell. And also
Reniculas.
hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna read it off the rip and then know that's how it's pronounced until I say, like, oh, it's pronounced like ridiculous, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I fucking hated it for a long time, but now I've just kind of gotten to the point where it's like,
It's cool.
if I change it, then that's just fucking dumb. Like, there's no reason to. But yeah. I'm surprised you didn't go with something. I feel like a lot of people go with names that surround their real name.
Yeah, I know
Like
so too.
Amigos is like that. Mine is like that. But yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do a play on like the first letter, because at least then that like kind of connects.
Well, that is kind of the case, because my nickname as a kid was Otis. I don't really know why. Like, my real name is Ryan. I think it was because this is actually a more interesting story. I was writing a birthday gift or a birthday card to my grandma, and I was like 4 at the time, and they gave me the card to sign, and like I knew how to spell my name. Like I don't know why I wrote Otis, but for some reason I just wrote Otis. I think it was because like I just watched one of the older Superman movies, and one of the guys' names in it is Otis. I think it's like the guy who was like helping out Lex Luthor in the second one. But Otis was in my head, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a cool name. And so I wrote it down, and then they all made fun of me for it. And anytime they'd call me Otis, I'd start crying until like a year later when I just got used to it. And I'm very
Fucking bullied you. Fuck.
well. They bullied me at first for it, and then the nickname just kind of stuck. And I would get really upset about it, and they'd be like, "Why are you getting upset about it? It's just your name."
Fucking
you know?
Otis, you stupid little you dumb little fucking baby. Kill yourself, you
Dumb
fucking
Ryan,
idiot.
I mean, Otis, stupid Otis.
Yeah, my parents
Yeah.
almost named me fucking Cole,
Well,
so I dodged a bullet.
It
God.
it didn't help that. It didn't help that when I was like
looks like a
3
cool-
years old. When I was 3 years old, I shit on the beach, and they like made fun of me for that for a really long time. And so they're like, Otis pooped on the beach, and so I was made fun of that way for a really long time.
My dad still tells me about this story. I remember I don't remember. He remembers. You're gonna find out why I didn't remember. I was
Okay.
at my uncle's house, I guess, and I was like playing around on his couch. And eventually at one point, I guess I like got up on the end of the couch, and for some reason I wanted to dive onto like this table in the middle. I fucking missed. I hit the corner and just fucking knocked
fuck.
myself out.
Oh Jesus Christ! The corner.
And I was like 4. I don't know how I don't have like this traumatic memory, but I think it's because I literally
You got
passed out
a
afterwards.
you got a TBI, bro. You got a traumatic brain injury. And that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, apparently I just fucking knocked myself out. My dad still talks
Yeah.
about it to this day.
Yeah, but yeah, that's where the
my
O came
God.
from. Although my brother like came up with the name Ocilius, so maybe it was just like association
Yeah.
in the brain, like subconscious association.
Just always had the O in the brain.
Yeah, perhaps, but yeah, Oddzey is just kind of, I don't know. I like the name; it rolls off the tongue. It's unique, you know.
It's who you are.
Makes it easy for a
Always the
a
odd.
second channel name. Second
it's
channel
like
name is very
3
clever, like
3
that.
syllables really quick. I don't know how many syllables my name is.
Reniculas for Renicul. Yeah.
Amigos is nice because that's just 3.
Amiigo.
Amiigo.
But yeah, I think 3 syllables is probably like the ideal one. But goddamn, poor dude, I fucking hated my name for so long.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I think a lot of people calling me Ren is a lot easier,
Ren.
but it's also just a very forgettable name.
Yeah. I'm getting really tired of Oddzey, and I'm gonna rebrand to Chelsea the 9th.
Yeah, I had to
should
kill you
do
with
it.
an axe the other day because we had to let Michael into the base. And then we almost still got fucking banned because you still had like the perms to the locks or some shit.
Oh, okay. So you had to change all the locks.
Dude, our Rust server that we play on is so fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah.
literally, the server will just go down for, like, days on end, and the guy's like, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me.
Why don't you just play on a different server then?
We were supposed to, and then Chris's girlfriend just decided to put, like, 12 hours into farming, so now we're still in
Oh.
it for the wipe.
Okay.
Also, she's just, like, this roaming nomad who just, like, runs along fucking roads and, like, hits shit with, like, bricks to get materials. So she knows, like, everyone on the fucking server. So if
Yeah.
we get raided, everybody else knows who's getting raided. But they don't help. They just know we're getting raided. So then they might give us some shit back in the future.
Mhm.
So I think that's the only reason we're still on that fucking server. It is so bad. That server is so ass.
Rust is
I
like
would like to. Sorry.
Rust is like a crazy game, bro. That is actually like just the existence of that when it first came out. It's pretty unique. It's a pretty unique.
It's
game.
a sandbox game that is literally like you're in a fucking sandbox with feral toddlers.
Like the fact that like you get notified when you're getting raided, and then like you have to communicate with other players in order to like I guess kind of help you if they're not gonna be dicks. That's like
Yeah.
such a cool concept, but at the same time too, it can be so cancer. And it just
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
really rough.
Yeah.
Like, but it's also fun to fuck with people because like people take the game so seriously.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you play Rust, most of the time people who play only play Rust. They don't play anything else. The only time they'll play something else is if like the wipe is over, and normally they'll go into like CS, Valorant, or maybe like Tarkov, and that's about it. Like they play like equally as serious games no matter what. So they anything that you do, like if you fucking make fun of them or something, they will follow you for days. Like literal days. They will track you the fuck down and follow you. Like we had a dude who was sitting outside of our gate for like 2 days straight. He admitted himself to being a pedophile. And then
Whoa.
we had like a car, and I guess one of the days during the night he came to our base and just put landmines all around the fucking base. So we were like running around naked with fucking ponchos on, trying to find where these fucking giant explosives were.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, that game, it is so fucked. Like,
Yeah.
I would not recommend, especially if you don't want a time sink. That game is such a bad time sink.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I think me and Chris play is just because his girlfriend farms for us. Like we don't have to
Yeah.
fucking play the actual game, and she enjoys it. So, whatever. So we just hop on, and then we have rockets, and we can just shoot them at people. Pretty fun.
Nice. Good to hear. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Yeah. Rust is very very. I don't know. I was gonna say something. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oops. There it goes.
Oop. Spaghetti.
Whoopsie.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah. No.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh,
camera's doing
there
weird.
his camera goes.
Yep. Dude,
Yeah.
this
My
thing is
dad
not
caught me
okay.
smoking weed the other night, which was fun.
What did you say? What did you
Yeah.
say?
He was okay with it for the most part. He had more of a problem with the smell than anything else.
Will you do it like recreationally, or like were you with somebody?
I just did it. Well, I don't smoke super often. I like this is the first time in like a year that I've ever smoked. But I was in what used to be my brother's room, but he moved out recently. And I wasn't aware of the smell, and my dad like came in and I had to like throw the joint like underneath the couch that's in there. And then he was like,
Started
"What are you
the whole
doing,
room
man?"
on fire. It was crazy.
Although I had to, because I didn't
Why
have
is
any.
the couch on fucking fire? It smells like weed.
I couldn't. I didn't have any like rolling paper with me, so I had to use like a gum wrapper for it, and like use like a piece of paper to make the filter.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, because it's the same material, you know, you can
Yeah.
just use it.
Yeah, you just gotta scrape the aluminum off
Yeah.
unless you want to
Yeah.
smoke metal. But if
Yeah.
you vape, you already have, so you might as well.
Well,
It's kinda
vaping weed is the way to go. Getting a vaporizer for it, because
Oh, yeah.
it's just the
No, I'm saying the people
Yeah.
who like fucking
vape.
smoke nicotine
Oh,
in the form of
He
vapes.
just died.
He did. Damn.
His face
Rip
is-
Reniculas. Rest in peace, Reniculas, bro.
I don't fucking
Look at
see
his
it on my
face.
screen. Am I that fucked up?
His green
is
water
happening?
bottle fucked him to death. Oh shit, there he is.
Wait, is it back?
Yeah,
it's
there,
back.
oh, there he is. There he is. There he is.
We know
Oh.
you're there, bro.
Oh, no, he's there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Okay. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I hate having this fucking face cam on the podcast because I hate like looking at myself. I hate mirrors.
Really?
You guys
It's not like
don't-
a body dysmorphia thing. I just fucking it's weird knowing that I'm here.
Yeah.
Like I just want to
You
like
don't-
disassociate with myself.
You know, you don't have to do it. Like that's
Yeah.
your choice. You know? You can
Fuck
fix
it.
this. You can fix it, I hope you know. Me and Bumpy don't do it, but that's just because I haven't done a face reveal and he recently face unrevealed, so
How did he face unreveal?
he
Did he
deleted
just
his
delete
face
videos?
reveal. Yeah.
He made one? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he did make one.
A
I fucking
while
erased
ago,
that
yeah.
from my memory.
Yeah.
I just
a
like-
long ass time ago.
I think the reason I don't like having like the
Wait, why'd
the
you erase
face
him from your
cam be
memory?
so
Was he that bad looking?
No, I like the fact that I don't know how people look.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like I have this mental image of how someone looks, and then it
Oh,
like
that too, yeah.
yeah, I have like a voice. So
Mhm.
like not knowing how Chris looks for like example, like I feel like if I ever saw Chris's face, I would just like fucking I don't even know.
I
It
think
would
Well,
like
my
it's
image of
funny-
it wouldn't like
Chris-
fuck me up, but it'd be like really weird.
My image of Chris is he has fuzzy, kind of curly hair, with glasses. He's got zits on his face. That's my vision of Chris.
I just
I've-
imagine him as like a fat Mexican white kid.
I think
I have
I
a very
think
good feeling.
Me
I
put
have a
Taylor-
feeling. So I don't. It's weird. This is a really weird comparison to make because it's also another faceless YouTuber. But I feel like him and Salmonella look almost identical. I don't know why,
You're
but
right.
something tells me that they
I
look
picture
identical.
Salmonella as a skinnier version of him. I wouldn't doubt it.
Why,
Dude,
why do you think Chris is fat? He's like what, 160
I don't know,
pounds?
He just seems I don't know.
He's got a fat
why.
voice, man.
She's got a fat
He
ass.
kind of does. Like it's bassy to the point where it's like weird, but then it also gets high. And I feel like a fat
Yeah.
person can only have that voice. Well, not like fat. I feel like he's just like a pudgy dude. Like he's not
Well,
big.
I have that. My voice gets pretty honky sometimes. I get
No, mine
pretty,
does too.
especially
It's
when I
fucking
laugh.
rough.
Yeah.
Like especially when I have water in my mouth and I fucking laugh, it's just like ear piercing, jagged fucking lines, and it's so hard to edit around. It's like
fucking the fucking hiccup laughter, bro. That shit fucking kills me every
I
time.
sound like a fucking.
Did I
seagull.
shit myself?
Talked about it. Why don't you burrito about it?
Anybody outside of our group with that context would just think I'm
Yeah.
a fucking degenerate.
Well, you put that in a video, didn't you? Or no, you haven't uploaded that video, right?
No, yeah,
It's in the-
I
it's
have
in the
not.
video.
I still
Okay.
I have like a month and a half worth of clips that I'm just like weaning out what I don't want and what I do want, and now it's like getting more and more compressed, but it isn't right where I want it yet. And I
Yeah.
also want to reorganize the whole video right now. I like the beginning, but everything else past the beginning, past like a minute, is like pretty shit. So I
Yeah.
need to like completely reorganize those and then push them together. I've had a thumbnail made for like 3 weeks at this point.
Yeah.
But,
I don't even know what I'm gonna call my next video. I'm just trying to be like very
It's a Minecraft one, right?
very it might be. I have footage for the Minecraft video and then I sorted it together and I was like, damn, this video is ass, and I just like kind of got sad and closed out of the Premiere profile. And then I played CS for a little bit and I got some footage with Chris and Quan. And that ended up being really funny footage. So I got motivated to do some CS stuff. I have, if I had to guess, maybe about 5 minutes of CS content, but it's all like there's definitely some of it that I want to replace. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm really glad that Quan's been in there. He's fucking funny.
Quan's
I like Quan a lot.
Quan is a dude. Quan has some shit to him, and I don't know what it is, but it is lovely, man.
This motherfucker has a dark past. There's something.
This
weird.
mother-
He's
this
too
motherfucker
funny.
got
this
shit
dude
in
got
his
a body
guts.
somewhere.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it sometimes. But yeah, he's pretty sick. But yeah, other than that, I've been kind of, I'm taking my time with this video. I'm not trying to rush myself with this. I'm letting myself get reacclimated to that community. So
I feel like when you get in a funk that deep, you kind of just have to do that. Like, you have to pretty much just completely disassociate from what you were doing and try something different. That's how I felt with my last video. Like, I put it out, and A, it got age restricted, B, it just didn't do well in general. So, like, I knew something was definitely fucked, and it's because I tried doing a very different thought, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, my process in making it was so different to where it didn't feel like the last video at all. Like, it almost felt like a deleted scenes of the last video. It didn't feel like its own video. Like, it felt like I was just doing the same thing, but like tweaked.
Yeah, that's what my last 4 videos have felt like. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to stop doing it. I think part of what it was I took some of the clips that I thought weren't good in CS:GO Touch Grass, and I just put them into that video for some reason. I don't know why. And I don't think I'm ever doing that again. That just needs to, like, stop. I think each time that I make a video, I just need to, like, start from ground zero and let it be its own thing. I think that's what actually gives the videos their identity, is that these clips were taken from this time to this time.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. So, like, any joke that's in it is from that, like, time period. Anything surrounding that time period is all encapsulated within this package.
Yeah.
So that everything has its, like, era or what the fuck, like, if this happened here, this happened here, this happened here. Like, you can tell where that video fits. Because I saw that a lot in, like, a lot of old content that I watched. Especially in, like, rack videos, obviously. But, like, a lot of, like, the jokes and, like, the things surrounding it in that time were all, like, captured perfectly in this, like, tiny package that's super digestible. So
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna stop including, like, old clips and stuff. I'm gonna start using more new ideas in videos and not trying to, like, make a formula out of it. And
Yeah,
just let
that's
whatever it be.
Yeah, that's a big thing of not trying to make a formula out of it, like not trying to like, especially not trying to pace the video in a very specific way each time.
Yeah,
is
let
a
it
big
kind
thing.
of breathe.
Yeah,
Just letting creativity actually, like, exist in your fucking content instead of, like, stripping it out to the point where it just feels like a polished piece of fucking chrome. I want it to feel like this shit stinks, but, like, in a good stink. Like, it's got some funk to it.
Stinky
like
ass cheese.
Rum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want some funk.
Some funk.
Yeah. Also, I've just been watching, like, a lot of like, way more artistic YouTubers, like a lot of people who like, really, you can tell that their passion in what they make is there. A lot of them are, like, YouTube animators, or kind of like pseudo animators in a way. I linked some of them to like Amiigo, but really what happened was I went on vacation and my sleep schedule was just still fucked for, like, the whole week. Like, I was just, the first 2 days I got, like, a fucking eye infection, so I basically just slept, and I basically, from what I had my sleep schedule at, I had it fixed when I went there, and then immediately it just flipped back and I was just fucked. So I was up at, like, 5 a.m. every day for no reason. So I went down this deep YouTube rabbit hole, where I found, like, a bunch of YouTubers. I'd known about this one dude before I went. His name's, like, Funky. He's, like, an old TF2 YouTuber. I kind of stopped uploading that because TF2 fucking died. And now he just does
just kind
of like
own
video
shit.
essays on niche topics. Then there is Noodle, who isn't really that much of, like, an artistic type, but it's like a animator commentary channel. And then there's another dude that I found named Ginger Pale. Holy shit, his shit is so good. I think comedically what he tries to do isn't really that attuned to me. Like, I don't really like it that much, but, like,
Yeah,
the amount of effort he puts in is fucking insane. Like, his backgrounds are so good.
They're
like,
really
all his
clean.
animation
They're
is so
really
nice.
clean. Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna try more animated stuff again. I think what I realized is I just need to inject myself more into my content. That last video did not feel like I was in my own video very much. Like it felt like it was like I don't know. It
Like
was almost
you
like I
were-
was watching myself from a third perspective, like the whole video.
Yeah.
I wasn't in it or like
You were-
really doing much.
you
Even though I
were
was
just
telling
kind of
most of
like-
the jokes, it just didn't feel good at all. But yeah, anyway, go ahead, Amigo.
Oh, yeah. No, you pretty much got it all.
Okay.
I was just gonna comment and add a few things and just kind of like relate to it. But
Yeah, I mean,
no.
you've kind of been in like the same area, I think, with like your content, just from what we've been talking about.
Yeah. So I haven't been talking much. I don't want to cut into you guys' conversation shit.
No, you're good, man.
No,
It's
go
your
ahead.
podcast.
All right. Hold up. Yeah, no. You just want to hop in like surf vlogs and shit. Like I'm there, but like when I'm recording shit, I'm just like, I don't feel like I'm in it, like too involved in it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I'm there. Like even when I see the recordings, it's like I got good clips, but like I'm not there. But I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, you know? Yeah. The exact same thing you're at, Ryan. Like it's the exact same thing.
Well, I think it's because you just have to take every single one of your clips at face value, not for your own. It's weird because like you have to think of every clip as a puzzle piece to a larger like thing. Like, yeah, this clip is good, but this is not gonna be a whole video. Where like you almost have to rate all of your clips in your head and then organize them in that fashion.
Yeah.
Which is a really hard thing to do because you're basically disassociating with everything that you liked in like that clip, and you just have to take it at like what this is.
Yeah.
And it's fucking weird. Like, I think surf YouTube in general is like the strangest form of content. I think a lot of people like have that same sort of like disassociation with themselves when they make content. Probably especially video essay people. I feel like they just have to have like the most like strenuous mental battle with themselves
Oh
because
my
you just have to
God,
listen to
yeah.
yourself talk for so fucking long. And like a lot of those videos are so polished to the point where you've probably done that for a month. I would be so sick of fucking hearing myself talk. Holy shit. I would probably get halfway through every project and just think, who the fuck wants to see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like complete like over the top self
Yeah.
criticism, but at the same time too, you need it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It definitely is good. I've been doing it a lot more. I think honestly I had the best type of video come out when I was the most critical on my own content. So I just kind of want to do that same thing with. I just basically want to capture the essence of what that video was, and understand it better. Because obviously I didn't when I made the second video.
Yeah.
So we'll see if I can do it or not. But I'm also just gonna start experimenting again. That's
That's
the
fair.
biggest thing.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds dope. I'm excited to see that shit.
Do you think you would kind of have like the same idea for that, like going into what you're gonna make next? Like, do you want to fuck around more and like try different stuff?
Yes, but at the same time, like I need to. I think first things first. I just need to get back in touch with me. Like I'm excited about this dopamine detox. Which, by the way, first night. Can we just talk about like the first night of dopamine detoxes and how fucking awful they are? Like trying to go to sleep without my phone. Like I just sat in bed and just laid down from like 12 to 3 a.m. No sleep, no nothing. Just laid there, and it was so and I like went to bed like tired. I was fucking eepy, bro, and I still couldn't fall asleep. And I had to like. Yeah, that sucked dick. That was awful.
Is that why you smoked to try to go to bed?
No, that was a couple nights ago. That was a while ago.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but before I went on that fucking trip, I smoked on that last session. Dude, those clips are so fucking funny. I don't know what the fuck I was on, but at some point we were talking about Fort Knox, and I think it was Quan was like, "This is my chance to swipe shit off my desk and put a map down." And then I was like, "Urethra, I got a plant." Dude, that shit.
Urethra. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the other half of that, I think dude, I don't even know what happened. I don't think I could fucking do that again.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm excited about the dopamine detox. That's gonna be good for me. And then just getting back in touch with who I am and why I started content in the first place. Because like I had a moment actually while we were doing this podcast where I was explaining like the emotional manipulation of the viewers, where I kind of like got caught up in my own words for a second and just like remembered like, yeah, damn, that is what I used to do, and I really want to fall back into that of you know, the moment is only there while it's happening. You know, you can't ever have a moment like that ever again, and that's the beauty of what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think aligning yourself with your work is really like the only way to actually make something great.
Yeah.
I think really just doing something for ulterior motives in its essence in the end probably will not lead to success. Well, it may lead to success. I don't think it'll lead to you liking your work as much as as you would as if you would realign yourself with your goals initially.
Yeah, which is what I need to get back into, because I think that'll greatly improve my content, and I'll start picking up speed again. Because there was a period of time there where I would like every video I uploaded, I would get 1,000 extra subscribers. Like, it was crazy. Like, my shit blew the fuck up there for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that a lot. As soon as what was it? Out of Pocket CS:GO moments came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy fuck, he made it. Like,
yeah,
if this continues, I was like, holy shit.
I was too for a while. Yeah, I was like, god damn, this shit is fucking picking up.
Yeah, I was honestly, that's one of the things that I'm really fucking worried about, is if that eventually happens, I hope I handle it in like the best way possible, and like my ego doesn't fucking inflate to like astronomical heights.
Yeah, I was really confused when you said that one time when you mentioned you wouldn't be able to handle it. I was like what of it would you not like just understand that like there's people now watching? Like,
I feel like it would make it so fucking hard to make any content past that point feel genuine. Just because I feel like just knowing that there is a giant fucking, like, it's like sitting here at a desk and the whole time you just feel like a crowd of 20,000 fucking people looking at you from behind you. And I'm like, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like going from past that point would just be so hard to know what steps to do next.
I would just
like, no one fucking knows.
I don't know.
Like, it's all random.
I guess the way I would look at that is I would just repeat what people liked, but also keep what they were there for in the next video. So if it's like a personality or like friends and jokes or something like that, just repeat what you did, whether it's like moving up with something that's more like relevant and just applying the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why my content, like, why I want to go forward as more personality based, because like that's what got me big in the first place. And I'm always gonna like my stuff if it's me, you know.
Yeah.
Like, because if I blew up on content that I didn't like, you know, people are like, once I start liking my stuff, people aren't gonna like it as much. But because I've tried to focus my content around enjoying it as much as possible, I feel like that could help me in the long run.
Yeah, it's always gonna feel like you. I mean, there's always the battle of like trying to make things that appeal to a broad audience, but also that you like. It's so hard to find that balance, and I struggled with that a lot in between making the last two videos.
I think that's like a right place, right time kind of moment thing.
Oh yeah, for sure it is. I mean, the only thing you can really do is just keep making shit, and eventually,
it'll work eventually, but it's just
I mean, no one's gonna know what video is gonna be it. Like, I thought CS:GO Touch Grass was gonna suck dick, and then all of a sudden it did well. Like, for once, like that was like the first video I've ever had hit like 1K that I actually liked. Like, I've had videos in the past. I've had my channel since like 2014, but like all the older videos that did well for like external reasons that were like completely out of my control. But you really just have no fucking clue what video is gonna do well. And I feel like every single time that I feel like a video is going to do well, it immediately like takes those expectations and just fucking punts them out a window. So I just need to keep making shit and just make sure that it aligns with me and hope it appeals to a broader audience, because there's not really a way to like study that in a way that you can at least understand what makes a video good. Really, like it's impossible. The algorithm's just gonna keep changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're happy with it, that's really all you can do.
Very well said.
Yeah. It's just the moral of like as long as you're happy with what you're doing, you'll just enjoy it.
Yeah.
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 100%.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%. Good job. Keep it up.
You tell him, amigo.
I tell him, boo.
Life is like Roblox.
Life is Roblox.
Let's go golfing. God,
Tell him to
dude.
bring out the whole ocean. Shimp, what? Have you ever played rugby, bro? It's just coming out now. I'm so.
Is that
glad.
is that where that came from? Is you ever play rugby came from fucking DJ Khaled?
Yeah, that's where it originated.
He is a specimen, bro. I don't know where he came
God
from,
damn.
but he just.
Do you
popped
think that
up with
Bumpy
it.
and I came up with that on our own? Our uncreative asses coming up with that shit?
Yeah.
on our
Well, I
own?
also thought 1-2 buckle my shoe was also you guys, but then I
Oh,
found out it was
okay.
a TikTok thing.
Oh, man, you are really out of touch with TikTok. Goddamn.
I haven't touched TikTok probably since 2020.
The only time I touched
January
TikTok,
2022, 2021.
Yeah, the only time I
Okay.
touch TikTok is upload something and then I never touch it again. I get
Yeah,
most of
I
my
need to- I don't
shit
even do
from
that
like
anymore.
YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I get most of my shit from just YouTube and stuff.
I need to get the fuck off of TikTok. I'm just glad that I'm putting my phone down, but
Did you
I'm repeating
even-
myself.
Would you say that TikTok's even worth it anymore? To
Um,
upload to as a platform?
Like to
no,
gain
like
an
there.
audience.
Well, yes, the algorithm is changing constantly on TikTok, and
Yeah.
so if you can figure out how to like hyper focus on how the algorithm works for like a second, and then pump videos of the fuck out on TikTok in the algorithm, and then once that wears out, just give TikTok up, I guess, because that's what Chris and I did, because he had the algorithm figured out for a really long time, and then he just didn't have it anymore, and then I figured out the algorithm for a long time, and now I don't have it anymore, and so I'm just kind of like, I just
what did
post
you-
shit whenever.
What did you guys do to figure that out though? Like how did you-
Just kind of throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. For me, when my shit first blew up, it was like spam posting that got you a lot of attention. So I would just take all the clips that I would want to post on TikTok from a video, and I just upload all of them at once. So just kind of like shotgunning that shit, and all the clips would end up doing really well. And then for Chris, it was like more spacing them out over a period of time, and now it's like, I don't know. Now it's like you have to do specific
it's a
tags.
mess now.
It's TikTok
Dude,
is like
yeah.
they're straight up just like allowing porn on TikTok now.
Yeah.
So I don't
Hell
know.
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's
Hell
super
yeah.
worth it. I'm giving TikTok up. I don't like. I think this
My dopamine receptors are so fucked up. This is awesome.
Yeah, my dopamine
Like,
receptors are fried, man.
it's hard because like if you really want to like grow quickly and like actually like get noticed and get an audience, yeah, I would say go with TikTok to grab an audience to pull like YouTube if like what you upload on there can be pulled over because you can do long form content because like everybody's on it, right? So like why would you not? But
Well,
like understanding that algorithm now is like good luck, dude. That shit is like impossible. It's all like a million hashtags and if you're using them, everybody else is.
Yeah. Well, it sucks because it's like YouTube Shorts, like the whole like short form content thing is kind of dog shit because you don't pull any viewers from it. Like it's not great publicity because like let's say you upload shorts to like your main channel or something like that, you will you'll pull the viewers from that, and like you might get a couple of subscribers from it, but those subscribers are only gonna watch your shorts, and you will pretty much just exclusively grow from shorts. You're not going to get a whole lot of returning viewers unless your shorts continue to hit their recommended.
That's true.
And so it's kind of going to fuck you algorithmically. Whereas like with TikTok, at least at the time, like if you would upload videos, people might follow you and whatnot. I think I have like 18K on TikTok, almost 20K. And like I'm not getting as many subs as I would if I were like posting shorts. But it's a lot of returning viewers. Like people see those videos and they think, oh, I want to see this entire video, and then they go to my channel, they watch the entire video, and they continue to come back. So I get more returning viewers from TikTok. But yeah,
Yeah, a lot of impressionable like people are just on that in general, and a lot of them I feel like eventually, I don't think TikTok will ever get to the point unless it gets like stupid commercialized where the average person stops posting to it. Because I mean, like, I worked like a job where pretty much my entire job is sitting at a counter, and I still watch people do fucking stupid ass dances, and it's been like 3 fucking years, dog. Like,
Oh, I
this
think
shit is so embedded into their head. Like,
I think it's on
it
its
is
way out.
insane.
I think Pine Grove Need To was like its farewell, and I think it's gonna be on its way out now. I don't think many memes are gonna originate from TikTok anymore. I think it's because it's kind of been downhill for some time now.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird fucking, it was like a conglomeration of a bunch of different platforms into one. Like, it's like current events, memes, plus also normal culture shit all on the same site somehow. Along with like trends were just fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like, so big. Like, you would see one thing happen where this guy got like 200,000 likes, and then all of a sudden the entire fucking app the next day was that exact same thing.
Yeah.
And it was just insane seeing how much pull one thing could have on like an entire ecosystem of videos. Like, the whole platform is just so shameless that like anybody will copy anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I gave up on that a long fucking time ago. I just focused more on like the actual content of my videos, and I just said fuck it.
I'm done
like
with
the
it.
algorithm doesn't
Yeah.
take it, then I'm not pushing it. The only other place that I think would still be worthwhile would probably be Reddit, just because
Yeah.
Reddit has this culture of in-betweening YouTube like no other platform. Like, Twitter's
Yeah.
kind of the same way, but not really.
Twitter's really rough with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe if videos on like X or whatever the fuck they call it now
X
is gonna be
videos.
good, it might be a way to kind of pull more viewers from a Reddit type place. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see myself outsourcing a lot other than just like networking and like
Yeah.
being in groups of people. That's like the only way to really do it, like, naturally.
Yeah.
Like, just knowing people
Like,
is a really good thing.
the only way
Mm-hmm.
you could seriously get like a bunch of subscribers is like the way like Oddzey did it, where it's like you have a bunch of videos blow up and people are like genuinely interested and they come check it out. But like the chances of that even happening nowadays, it's like I actually only like when I was on TikTok, when I seen so many gaming clips, like, oh, that's funny, I like it. I don't check other shit. I just didn't think
Well,
about it. I just, not at all. But like if
it's funny.
if there's a person with like an actual like, I'm actually okay. This is kind of good. I've seen a little bit more of his stuff on my For You page. I'm just kind of like, this is a little interesting. Maybe I might go check out his channel. But it took me that long to actually go check out his channel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just kept going because I didn't think about it because I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny because what was it? Yeah. My TikTok, like, I didn't blow up really from TikTok. Like, I had TikTok videos that did blow up, but most of my views came from the YouTube recommended. I did have there were a couple videos that hit over 1 million views on TikTok, but I didn't get a lot of interaction. Like, it did get a decent amount of interaction, like a long ass time ago with one of my videos. I think it was the clip with Jack saying the abortion clinic spawn
Yep.
kill
Yeah,
spawn
that
camp
one I
joke
think
or whatever
blew
the
up.
hell. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the other one too with the Ukrainian orphanage.
Oh
clip.
yeah, that one. Okay, that one's really funny to me because I uploaded that like with full knowledge. Yeah, this shit is gonna get taken down. This goes against the guidelines entirely, but I'm okay with that. It's pretty controversial. I'm totally fine if it gets taken down. So it got automatically flagged for something, so I tried to appeal it. And it got appealed. Like, somebody watched it and was like, yep, that's good. And they put it back up. I think it's because, like, a lot of my stuff has been reported before. And so I think I might have been on, like, some kind of whitelist where it's like, if my stuff gets reported, just put it up automatically again. Because that pretty much, like, there was never a case where I got reported and my video led to me, or a video actually got taken down. Like, most of the time they end up getting appealed. But this one, when it got put back up, it blew the fuck up. Like, it got like it was my most popular video on anything. It got like 1.7 million views, I think. But it got mass reported by so many fucking people that it got flagged again, which very rarely happens, and it got taken down because it went against the community guideline services. But it blew my shit the fuck up.
Yeah, because I think that's where most of like your original, like the original push came from. Because wasn't that in?
Well, no, that was so.
What video was that in?
That was age restricted CS:GO surf, I think, which was after the initial blow up. But that was a big push for my TikTok because I think I got like 4,000 followers from that alone.
God damn.
So.
Did you ever have a situation where you couldn't post? Like, did you ever get banned?
No, never. Surprisingly.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. I don't think I ever had it because the thing is when I posted TikToks like that, I would never say anything controversial, and I feel like you have to be to get anything on that app at all. Like to get traction, you have to have shock value.
Yeah.
If you don't have shock value on TikTok, it did not go anywhere.
Well, it's either shock value or really loud and laughter filled stuff.
Mr. Beast is editing shit.
Well, no, not even Mr. Beast doesn't even really blow up on TikTok. It's just like clips making fun of him. But like my loudest clips were the ones that ended up blowing up. Like there was the one where the dude was mocking the other guy. He was like, "It's actually red if you think about it," and then the guy's like, that shit blew the fuck up. That's like my second most viewed video ever. But yeah.
How long was that clip? Was that like a quick clip too? Like 8 seconds?
Yeah, it was like 10-ish seconds, I think. I don't know, something along those lines.
Yeah, that was the other thing is like it has to be so short, and it was so hard to like get a punchline through in a certain amount of time. I think that's why like a lot of comedians had a good time with that. Is just because they actually knew how to build up anticipation into a joke, which back then I had no fucking clue how to do. So like I would just say shit, and then I was like, why isn't this doing well? Well, that's fucking why. There's no relief. Like it's just straight up. There's no setup and there's no relief. So it's not even a fucking joke. You're just saying something. And then if it's not even controversial, then why the fuck did you even post it?
Yeah.
So like that's why the loud stuff for me only worked as well. Like I got that same thing, but I think it's also just because a lot of people on that app either A, want an escape, or B, they're really young. So that's the reason why a lot of like edgy humor is good on there, and that's also why a lot of loud shit is good on there. It's just because that is like the major demographic is just young people, and also people who fucking hate their lives.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I found out that that was a fucking thing was because of Louis C.K. on I think it was a fucking Flagrant podcast or some shit.
Yeah.
But basically what he said to a gist is like when there's a certain amount of time, like in 2021 or something like that, when you had like a lot of people who needed an escape from stuff, a lot of edgier humor took over very quickly. And it's kind of been that same way for a bit. And I think that humor's kind of going out the door now. But it's also just like if your target demographic is in a certain point of their life, that type of humor will do well for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange. I didn't know that you could like play like a comedical realm like that. It's very, very weird. But yeah, I've been studying a lot of that stuff, and it's really helped a lot. And like, especially just getting jokes to land. Like I never even thought about setups and punchlines before.
Have you like you said you've written down some jokes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I mean I would be interested in doing stand up at some point. I just don't know when. But I'm definitely down for it.
Well,
I don't think I'd ever use written jokes in surf to begin with right now. But in a way, surf is like this weird, it's almost like a comedy club because everybody's trying to get their foot in. And people just shit on each other for like a really fucking long time. But there's also like tight-knit communities where there's like wholesome shit too. But most of it's just people fucking blaring mics, and it's a lot of fucking shit to sift through to get something good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you like so you've never attempted like any setup jokes or anything yet in like surf or anything like that? Not yet.
Nah, they don't normally work.
Yeah, I don't know.
People can tell.
Yeah,
I like to do one-liners in surf. I feel like one-liners work the best.
Oh,
like
they work so good.
Yeah, one-liners tend to be the best. Like if you can just say a sentence that's really funny. Like there's one, what was it?
Man, fuck potatoes. That shit was funny.
That one was good, yeah. But there was one that was like, I guess this one was like a setup with a punchline. I didn't plan on making it into a punchline, but it just kind of came out. But I was like, you guys want to play with my warts? And then
Oh,
at
dude,
some point,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, my whole body looks like a Ferrero Rocher. And it got the lobby pretty good with that one, I think.
Dude, that fucking clip is so funny to me. I
It's
love that clip.
if you can
I
get
love
somebody
fancy
else.
fucking wordplay.
Ferrero Rocher, dude.
It's-
For whatever
yeah.
reason, I know that candy, but I've never
Mhm.
at all once or like said the name like
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
It's like
obscure. If you can get somebody else to set up the joke for you without realizing that they've set up a joke and then say a witty response to it, that's
It's
when you get the
perfect.
best comedy.
Yeah.
Like there was that one night we were talking with Rack, and I don't know if you were there, but we mentioned something about like weird celebrity collabs with McDonald's, and someone said George Floyd burger. And I said something. I said something along the lines of, "It's just a Big Mac you stomp with your knee before you sell it."
Smash burger.
Or it's got like fentanyl dressing, something like that. I don't know. The joke went on for a while.
No, you
but
said the knee, yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's-
thought
well,
somebody
there's-
said
I
Smash
was-
burger too. Didn't somebody say
Mhm.
Smash burger or some shit?
yeah, something
I think
like
that was
that.
the night that I was fucked up, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but just
After 2, it's gone.
jokes that you can get other people to set up for you, and then knock out of that
Yeah,
person's
Chris
hand.
does that a lot, but
Yeah.
he just doesn't know it, and he doesn't use them in his videos for some reason.
Yeah, he says so many funny things. Like he said some shit. He said some shit in surf the other day that was like, somebody was
Talking about
like,
the clay?
somebody was like, oh yeah, no, I like to flirt with little kids on Fortnite. I mean, I like to flirt with kids on some other game or something like that. And he does that really confused chuckle thing that he does, and he was like, I like to fuck kids at preschool. I mean, at home.
I saw you post that in his fucking NPC quotes thing. I was
Yeah.
wondering where that came from.
Yeah.
Preschool. I mean, at home.
I mean, at home. Yeah, no, but that's...
Dude, I love this fucking channel so much. Had to put the
Mhm.
wipe to the side so you can see the PR is crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking huge.
Mm-hmm. Buddy came in his throat.
Bro, I got some gas right now. So fart then, the fuck? You always on some weird shit, bro. Lose my number, I got money to make, and you be getting on my fucking nerves.
So fart then, the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not recording the fucking Discord so I can go look at that.
Yeah.
Amiigo's stuck.
I could have
Uh-huh.
finished.
Oh my god. Alright, we're at like a minute fucking, or a minute 30. We're at an hour 30.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
guys
Is there
wanna-
anything you wanna,
I gotta
talk
pee
about
real
really
bad.
quick? I do too.
Yeah, I gotta pee. That's all I had to say.
I do too.
Damn.
Is this where I'm supposed to like
Damn.
plug my shit or?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
go
want
for
to,
it,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I
I think everybody who sees this will
yeah,
fucking know who you are. But
probably.
We'll put it
Might
in
as
the
well.
Description and everything.
My YouTube is Oddzey, Oddzey. You can go check that out. Probably he said that it would be in the description. I also have a podcast. It's the STD podcast, aka the Something to Do podcast. I do it with my friend Bumpy. I love him. He got delicious lumps. Okay, he delicious. And then that's pretty much it. I also plan on streaming soon.
Oh,
Yeah. So look out for that.
yeah. All right.
will do.
I think that's it then. What games do you want to stream?
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Other
That'd
shit
be
as
fucking
well.
fun. I want to play Bed Wars with you guys. I'm so pissed I missed that session.
Yeah.
I was watching
would've
that.
been so fun.
That was funny when one of you guys got shot out when you were making a bridge go across or something. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, we it was so comedically timed because I look over there and I just see a fucking ball of fire like plummeting towards me and I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway,
Okay.
that happened. Yeah.
Anyway, that happened. That was weird. Anyway. Thank you for watching the Buddies Podcast,
That's
episode
right.
2.
Episode 2 of the Buddies podcast.
And we'll see you when we fucking see you.
Next month.
Bye.